Next up, at UFC Baku, we have Curtis Blaydes taking on Rizvan Kuniev. Curtis Blaydes 18-5 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that interim title loss to Tom Aspinall. He's taking on Rizvan Kuniev. 4-0-1 in his last 5. He's got that 1 no contest. That's what the 0-1 is. And that was steroids. Rizvan Kuniev is a former steroid user, as I mentioned. He was also supposed to fight Curtis Blaydes back in February. Then they moved it to March. Then Blaydes pulled out, and now here we are in June. Rizvan Kuniev was building a nice little career for himself while using steroids. He even has a win over the former PFL heavyweight champion, that giant dude, Renan Fajeda. He is seemingly pretty clean now. You can tell by his love handles, so he has put down the needle. But juice or no juice, he's going to fight the same way. He throws wild, he closes distance, then he looks to wrestle. He's got decent leg kicks, but he wings punches. When he's close, he looks to grind into the cage, work you to the ground. On top, he's got some decent control if he gets there. He is coming off that win on the Contender Series, and now he's here. He's taking on Curtis Blaydes. Curtis Blaydes is a tale of 2 careers. Early, amazing wrestler, fantastic wrestler. He's a massive dude who wrestles like a welterweight. Low in his level, shooting doubles, running through people was amazing. Then he got knocked the fuck out by Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis was just waiting for an uppercut. Bang, caught him. Curtis Blaydes isn't really a wrestler anymore. He hasn't shot a single takedown. He hasn't even attempted a single takedown in 3 years. Some of that was because of that Derek Lewis knockout. Some of it was also because he had success with his hands. He was knocking some people out, and he was like, what the hell am I wrestling under these big dudes when I can knock people out? Problem is, he's also been getting knocked out. He's a little bit chinny, and we saw that in his last fight when he got knocked out by Tom Aspinall in that interim title shot. And this is an interesting fight. There's a couple of stories going on here. First of all, Rizvan is a former steroid user, hasn't used steroids, and now here he is. Rizvan also is all beard, no mustache, and he likes to wrestle, so you would assume he's a nonstop wrestler. He kind of sucks. Like, he's not that good of a fighter. He kind of sucks. And I was surprised to see that because I just assumed, the fate is going to be Curtis Blaydes, because Curtis Blaydes is not who he used to be. He doesn't wrestle anymore, which is the problem. He's a little bit chinny, which is the problem. So I was like, you know what? Let me go the other side. But then you watch the tape, you're like, this dude stinks. So I've seen some people, here's the stats. I've seen some people say, whoa, look at the 31% takedown defense on Blaydes. His takedown defense sucks. And if Rizvan's shooting takedowns, we're fucked. Here's the problem, though. That is a skewed number because Jailton Almeida took him down 9 times. Jailton Almeida is an absolute savage. Jailton Almeida runs through Kuniev. That's not even close. So Jailton Almeida took him down 9 times, which absolutely destroyed his takedown defense. I'm going to have to pick Curtis Blaydes here. I don't like these odds. Minus 235 seems a little bit wide because Curtis Blaydes can be knocked out, potentially can be held against the cage, dragged to the ground. Hopefully he comes in here looking to wrestle. I don't trust Curtis's chin at this point in his career. So stop trying to knock people out. Go back to what made you successful. The only thing you need to do is just shoot 2 takedowns early. And if you don't finish the fight on the ground, now you're standing, but he's worried about takedowns, so it opens the hands up. Curtis Blaydes is going to be the pick. He's just the straight up better fighter. He's the better athlete. He's probably got more powerful strikes. He definitely has better wrestling. He just has to use all of those things. I don't know if he will. I have literally 0 bets on Blaydes whatsoever. I don't trust him enough at this point in his career. I'm going to pick him, but picks are not bets. Here's your PSA. People like to track picks as bets. They're not the same fucking thing. So listen to the words, right? What did I say? I'm going to pick Curtis Blaydes to win this fight. What did I also say? I put $0 on Curtis Blaydes, okay? So now, if you track that dumb shit and then assign some fake $100 bet to Curtis Blaydes and Curtis loses, and then you say Angela lost money on this fight, what kind of fucking misrepresentative bullshit is that? I literally said Curtis Blaydes is going to be the pick, but I don't trust him, and I have spent $0. No dollars whatsoever. $0 on this fight. I better not see some fucking dumb shit like Angelo. Well, what we're going to do here is track picks as if they were bets and assign $100 to every one of them. That is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life. Hey guys, don't bet on this fight. I would never, you should never. Yeah, let me go ahead and track it this way. Boom. That's a rant from me. And if you don't want the rant, you just want to get straight to the picks, go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. You'll get tools. You'll get the actual bets. Not the fake bet, the real bets, the actual bets where the money went. One of those bets is the safety parlay. The safety parlay hit 6 in a row, 8 of 10. It lost last week. That's going to happen. Nobody bats 1,000. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. Unlock every single bet. Unlock all the picks, including what the robot says. We have an artificial intelligence, and unlock every single tool, like the fight simulator and everything else. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. Couple of comments. I see this. Nice to see you and Clint made up. I don't know what this even means. Who talked about who? And I didn't even know him and I were beefing. He did block me. He blocked me because, in 100% this is fairness, this was like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that. He was just like, it was like 4 weeks in a row. It's like another reverse sweep. And then the next week, it's like, I've got 3 units on this plus 200 dog. And I was like, this is fucking crazy. And he was down something enormous. So I was a little drunk. And I thought I was texting somebody. And I said, his units have to these are either fake bets or the units are $10. Like, these are so erratic. And it's just like, it doesn't matter. You just lost all this money and it doesn't matter. That's crazy. So in all likelihood, I don't think he's lying. So I think they're just $10 bets. But I texted that to somebody. Turns out I was drunk and it was a tweet and not a text. And then instantly fucking blocked. So I didn't know we were actually beefing. And I don't know what this you guys made up thing means. So context would be helpful. Oh, you think Joey T looks like Clint? No, he does not. Angelo is, no. Oh, all right, we'll share this. SK Sajid. My 2 parlays this week, Tagir plus Nazim plus Motobek. That's a good, that's solid. Then Nazim plus Motobek plus Ignacio. Here's your fucking problem, dude. If Nazim loses or Motobek loses, 2 parlays have hit the dust. Those should be good. Parlaying Ignacio is risky, dude. Fizayev at home. We're about to break this down. I'm going to break it down with you, Luke. Give me a second here. Ange. First of all, my family calls me Ange, okay? Would you say a heavyweight muscular construction guy can make it to the top 15 of the rankings? I could make it to the top 15 of the rankings. Not a construction guy, though. You can't defend takedowns. I can. But yeah, it's not hard to get in the top 15 in the UFC in this division right now. Angelo simultaneously happy that he is a top predictor on the tractor and sad because of the pick profitability tracking portion. That's not an accurate representation. I hate you can't take picks and assign a fake monetary value and then say this person made money, this person lost money. That's not an accurate representation. It's entirely false. It's entirely false. And to further complicate it, we actually have bets. And many times, the bets are wildly profitable. And there's a world with this fucking ridiculous logic of tracking where the bets are wildly profitable and I'm up money. These 3 favorites lost or whatever it is. So the picks are down and the money's down because taking a monetary value, assigning it to picks blindly across the board, despite people absolutely saying with no uncertain terms, I am not betting on this, or I have no confidence in this pick, and then still assigning a monetary value and tracking it that way is fucking absurd. It's fucking absurd. And he's saying, but you're happy when that your name is green on the list. That's a different portion. Tracking the straight picks. Tracking just straight up picks. And my name is green because I'm very good at picks long-term overall. That is fine. But once you assign fake money to those picks, and then say somebody is up or down money with this fake money that you've assigned, that's what I have a problem with. Track the picks. But then assigning fake money and representing it that way is fucking obscene. Because all you got to do to cheat the system is just pick a bunch of fucking underdogs. And then one of them hits. You could go 1-6 on picks, but the 7-1 dog, boom, you're good to go. What do you mean fake money? See, here's the problem. This conversation spiraling. Somebody is tracking picks, right? You with me? That part of the sentence makes sense. They're tracking picks. That same person then takes every single one of those picks. Let's use Curtis Blaydes, for example, and assigns a $100 value. I just said with my own mouth, I am not betting on Curtis Blaydes, and you shouldn't either, right? Then this person still says, all right, if I look at all of Angelo's bets or picks and I assign a $100 bet to all of them, here's where we're at. But I just fucking said I'm not betting on this person and I never would. So why would you take a fake bet, a fake amount of money, and assign it to it and then track it evenly? That's the problem. That's my one and only issue, is that bullshit.